What's guys, welcome back to the channel. So this is just my experience at Acme and also cards and people to shout out to. So before we get to the Acme, what happened there and stuff, I do want to give some people some shout outs and some people I met at the show. So first off, we met Mountain Cave for the first time. Got his card and he gave me one of the stickers. Wicked cool sticker. It's probably one of the best stickers I've ever seen. Look at that. So very cool. Finally got the chance to meet him, and awesome guy. Actually, one of his builds actually did win an award there this year, which is pretty cool. Which was one of his Ford pickups. I believe it was a Ford F100 pickup, 4x4. Awesome build. It definitely deserved it, and really amazing build he does. He does have an YouTube, but I don't think he's been posting much over there. But he is more active on Instagram and Facebook. So you have Facebook or Instagram, definitely go over there and hook him up, or not hook him up, but just follow him. And he's a amazing modeler. I mean, really cool. YouTube, I don't think he does YouTube anymore. I don't think he hasn't posted in over a year now. But he kind of faded out of YouTube, and he's just more Instagram and Facebook, which like makes sense because Facebook, Instagram, you're just posting pictures, and it's just that much easier, and you're still getting much love over there. Another guy we met at the ACME Show, we met Suez Scale Models builds, Scale Model builds. I think that's how you say it. I don't think he's on YouTube, but he is on Instagram because that is an Instagram at right there. So check him out if you're on Instagram. I'm not sure about Facebook, but awesome guy. I met him, and he's a pretty cool dude. And you can tell he's a tuner guy because he has this Toyota Supra here, but yet he put the slanted wheels on the back. So very cool. You can tell he's one of these tuner builders, but very cool. Awesome guys. So I got a chance to meet him. So if you're on Instagram, go over there and check him out. Another guy we got to meet, Extremes Models. Got to meet him and his wife at the hotel. Very cool builder. I mean, he's well known for these crazy like trucks. Like he does these crazy. He had a crazy semi truck there, and he had a Ford. I think it was F100, if I'm not mistaken. If not, it's something else. It's a Ford something, but lifted. I mean, he does these crazy pickups and all that stuff. Like this one, I believe this is the one that has the twin turbos on it. I mean, really cool builder. So very unique. Definitely something I couldn't pull off, but he pulls it off, which is pretty insane. And he's an amazing builder. So I got to meet him at the hotel and at the show and stuff, and see his builds at the show, and awesome guy. Very cool. Another guy we got to meet at the ACME Show, model car videos, and his wife and his daughter. His daughter actually won the junior award, which is very cool. I believe it was the green Chevelle, which is quite frankly something I voted for. I I just saw it and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna vote for this green Chevelle. And I did not know it was his daughter's car, and quite frankly it won the junior award. So that's very cool of his daughter. So check him out. He's on YouTube, as you see from there, model car videos, simple as that. He's well known on YouTube, so very cool. And yeah, very cool builder. I just subbed him because I was never subbed to him for some weird reason. All right, we've got 3 cards. One of them is from Ed's Attention to Detail. Very cool build. He did have a few cards, but I only got one from him, but that's okay. And this is a very cool plane. He's another awesome builder. I mean, I just see a few builds, and very cool guy, and awesome to meet him in person, and very cool. So we're gonna get that in the card display. Also, we got to meet Munchkins Models, Scale Models. He's another awesome builder. He's another one that does these crazy builds, trucks, and he's well known for these crazy, like he built a buggy or something like that and just made it into like a monster truck type deal. I mean, he's another crazy guy, and very cool. And I didn't know he's actually lives in upstate New York where I live. He's more north than where I am. I'm more towards south by Pennsylvania. He's more towards middle of New York, a little bit past Syracuse, I want to say, because Syracuse is kind of like a smack in the middle of New York, but he's a little bit above Syracuse. So, but very cool. I finally got to meet him, and we're gonna go to some shows. He did say there's some shows in Syracuse, which I absolutely did not know about. So we're gonna go to some shows in Syracuse probably next year. So looking forward to that. I didn't know Syracuse had a model car show, but apparently they do. He said they do, and I'm gonna hook him up and we're gonna go there together, hopefully. Then the last guy we got to meet was Terry, over at Super Sports Model Shops. Very cool guy, another amazing builder, and if he was builds on the tables, I mean, wicked cool, and he's just another awesome dude. And finally got a chance to meet him at the ACME Show. So wicked cool. I'm, impressed with his work. So wicked cool. I got to meet you, Terry, at the show, and that's just wicked too cool. Then the one last person, he's old to me. Even he does call himself old, but he is old to me because he is my very first subscriber on my channel that you are watching right now, and that is of course good old Tom, number 69, with his Goldie right there. Goldie little chop Ford right there. Beautiful build. I believe that won an award somewhere, a couple shows, and I don't see why it won. I mean, that's just a beautiful car. And flip it around, we get Acme 2022. I believe he said his wife made these, so that's pretty cool. And finally got a chance to meet Tom's wife, and wicked cool, absolutely amazing. So Tom, we're gonna get this hung up somewhere. That's a little hole, so we're gonna probably stick a string to it or something and get that hung up somewhere. So very cool. Things I got at Acme, I did not get much. I only got one thing, and it's not a model. Fred actually took me, Daniel, and Rick Zink to HobbyTown USA, which is one of the biggest hobby shops in America, of HobbyTown, I should say. That's the biggest HobbyTown USA in America, I should say. Fred said it was an old movie theater, and they went out of business, so they gutted it all out and made it to a hobby shop. So Daniel and Rick and Brian over at Got Fused Models. I mean, those guys just bought a whole bunch of models and paint and stuff. I did not buy anything except this one thing. And Fred only bought magazines, which is kind of funny. So, but Fred told me to get this because Fred knows I do a lot of decal work, like decals, and Fred said that he has it, and he said it's an amazing tool. So Fred told me to get the decal tray by Motor Master Tools. So very cool. I think this is actually really cool because we all know if you deal with decals a lot, you just put in water, and sometimes it comes off baking paper a little bit too quick, or you just forget in the water. The baking paper falls down into the bottom of the tray, and you have to fish out the decal, which is kind of a pain. So in this case, you don't have to fish it out. You just fill up water to barely passes these lines, and then hopefully the baking paper doesn't come off, and it stays in there. So that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna give this a try. Definitely gonna give it a try my next build, because my next build I'm gonna have to deal with some decals. So Fred told me to get this, and I was like, you know what? Let me get it. And that's literally the only thing I got at Atlanta for model related. So the show was absolutely amazing. It's typical. I mean, it's one of the biggest model shows in America. Atlanta, or Acme, in Atlanta, Georgia, and wicked cool. Old Tom, number 69, he has, of course, won a top 10 reward for his late chopped Ford coupe he just built. I mean, he always gets top 10. That's not a surprise for me, but awesome, Tom. That is a huge reward for you. For me, I somehow I did win an award as well. I absolutely had no idea what was going on, and one of my builds did get an award. But there was also two magazines there, Scale Auto magazine and there's Model Car magazine. So a few of my builds did get the picture taken. The Ford Mustang GT3 or GT4, my bad. In my Volt version got photographed by Scale Auto. My Ford Model A 30 Ford Model A Coupe, the twin turbo one I just built, that one got photographed by both magazines, Scale Auto and Model Car magazine. And my last build right here has one award, and this one also got photographed by both magazines, Scale Auto magazine and also Model Car magazine. But let's go ahead and show you what build has done me good this past weekend. So this is, if you remember this build, if you've been following me for a while, this is the Alpha Model Bugatti Chiron Sport. This is completely speechless. I honestly didn't. This is the very first award I've ever gotten for model building. This is just complete speechless for me. But this build right here has won me a special award, and I'm going to show you guys the reward. So it is not the award from Acme. So if y'all know Acme, Acme does awards. The judges are the people. So I was a judge. Tom, Fred, we each get a piece of paper and you pick out your favorite models. So the people are the judges, not there's not the show people are not judges. The random people are. So you picked out a models you want, your favorite models, and then whoever gets most votes, or most favorite votes wins, obviously. But in this case, I didn't get the award from Acme. This is a complete whole new different award. Tom and Fred said they never seen this award ever at Acme. So this is completely new to Acme, and somehow I won it. So let's go ahead and show you. So this Bugatti has won me the Model Car Magazine MCM Award at Acme. So this is a Model Car Magazine award. So that means nobody voted for my Bugatti. I mean, people did vote for it. I know Tom did, and I know a few guys did. Tom said my Bugatti got so much attention at the show, but I wasn't really paying attention to it. But Tom said it got so much attention, but it didn't win the award for the show. It won the award for the Model Car Magazine. So for Model Car Magazine, nobody votes for the car. Model Car Magazine, they chose my Bugatti particular out of, oh my gosh, over 580, I think it's 587 models on the tables. And I cannot believe it, but they picked my Bugatti out of all those models. I mean, and if you don't know, if you've been to the show or seen the show on YouTube, whatever, Acme, it's one of the biggest model shows in America, and they're probably the best model builders of America that goes to that show. I mean, there was just so many amazing models at that show this past weekend, or every year. Just so many amazing, incredible builders, and this is really, really hard to get awarded there because they only pass out 10 awards out of 500 plus models and over 115 entries, people entering. So that is a lot, and I'm so speechless. Model Car Magazine has picked my Bugatti, and I'm so speechless, and I cannot thank everyone enough for the support. So I got this award. I do have a frame for it. We're going to go ahead, of course, put this in the frame. And while I was up there, Model Car Magazine also gave me one of their pens. So wicked cool. Model Car Magazine pen. So that is it's too cool. I've never won an award ever for model cars. And this is my very first one. It's from Model Car Magazine. That I've never would have thought. But yeah, every night, guys, that's my experience at Acme 2022. awesome to meet everyone there. I mean, awesome to see everyone like Fred, Tom, everybody. The name just keeps going and going and going and going. I mean, it's just too cool and awesome show. But all right, guys, that's gonna do it for me. I just want to show you what I got at the show and stuff. But that's, like I said, didn't get much. Just got the decal tray from Fred told me to get it. So, but all right, guys, that's it for this video. My next video will probably be this weekend. I'm gonna do a stash update video because I do have quite a few models I got during the past few months. So I want to show this off, and then we'll start my next project. But all right, guys, until my next video. Thank you all so much for your support. Can't believe this, and it just blew my mind. But all right, guys, until next time, I'll catch you guys next time. Take it easy.
I'm gonna take a little pride in this particular award. For years, I've been associated at a very arm's length with Model Car Magazine. Our editor, Greg Hutchinson, just went in for back surgery again. Several years ago, he showed up here in Atlanta and hopped off the back tailgate of my truck, and I heard something go pop, and it's been years and years of back injury that he has suffered. Am I interrupting an argument back there? I hope not. All right, so Model Car Magazines would like to offer Dylan Thomas an award for his Bugatti.